Hey mamas, we mothers often think busyness and being in service to others is the most honorable thing, but it's not. When you rob yourself, you rob others of your brightest light. Think about that a moment. Who are you beneath the dim of all that has held you back, made you feel small, suffocated you? Do you remember her? Well, she's calling to you now. She's reminding you that she's still here, waiting for you, no matter how far you've wandered. What would it feel like to not see life as a zero-sum game? Translation, if I do for myself, I'm taking away from someone else. What if it's the opposite? What if the more you take care of yourself and advocate for self, the more you have to give, the more capable you are of making big decisions, having tough conversations, guiding your kids through it all? When women lose themselves in marriages and motherhood, they begin to shrink. And when they shrink, no one wins. It's what I want to talk to you about today. I'm calling this conversation, Mom Loves Her Me Time. I'm going to share a story of a client who just bumped up against this because something tells me you need to hear this too. Hi there, mamas. Welcome to the Intuitive Divorce Podcast. I'm Kristen Noel, certified divorce coach and creator of the Best Self-Intuitive Divorce, a game-changing program that transforms the experience and outcomes of divorce, one mother at a time. I call it Divorcing Differently. I'm here each week bringing you a quick message to support, inspire, and empower you to achieve the outcomes you want for yourself and your kids. So let's dive into today's episode. Okay, bear with me. I promise I'll connect this irresistibly cute dog photo to divorce. In a recent session with a mama standing on the edge of divorce, she recounted a story that kind of broke my heart. So many women who finally find their way to divorce are long overdue for some self-care and self-advocacy. In fact, so much so that they don't know where to begin. They've lost so much of themselves in marriage and motherhood and all the other life pulls that they look at me blank-faced when I ask questions like, what brings you joy? What would feel better? What do you need? How could you fill your own cup? What do you want? Where do you need support? We mothers often think busyness and being in service to others is the most honorable thing, but it's not. When you rob yourself, you rob others of your brightest light. Think about that a moment. Who are you beneath the dim of all that has held you back, made you feel small, suffocated you? Back to the mom I started telling you about. One day as she was heading out the door to go grocery shopping, one of her kids asked if she could come along. My client said no, which was a bit out of character for her to begin with. And her husband said in a sarcastic manner for all to hear, "No, you can't go with mom because mom loves her me time." He intended the criticism and shame. This felt like a stinging jab for my client. I could see it in her body language as she shared the encounter. Then I chimed in, "Damn straight mom likes her me time." My client laughed, but I was serious. I followed this up by stating, what if your spouse is right after all? What if you were to own the importance of me time? Just because he assigns a meaning to something doesn't mean you have to adopt it. Excuse me for the mic drop. I asked her to consider what message she is sending her kids about filling their own cups. That it's something shameful? That if you take care of yourself, you're taking something away from someone else? No, no, and more no. Classic gaslighting at play. If you have an encounter like this, witness what comes up for you. Witness how something makes you feel. Witness what is whispering to you. Maybe that means you need to scream something from the top of your lungs. Hey family, new game in town, new mama, and new ways. What if this mama had turned around to her husband in front of her kids and said, "Yep, mom loves her me time. It's so important to take care of yourself so that you can show up for all that is most important to you. And in the spirit of that, not only am I going to go to the grocery store alone, I'm going to stop at a coffee shop beforehand and just read or journal or daydream for 30 minutes. See you soon. Radical, I know, right? Allow yourself to exhale. Allow yourself to express your truth. Allow yourself to take action steps to support that. Go ahead, mama. Grab a calendar and schedule some me time. While you're at it, allow yourself to be supported as you go. Is it time to break old patterns, release limited thinking, heal and show up for yourself? The time is now. Besides, it is the season of giving, mama. I'm excited to start our group coaching program again early January to get back into that sacred container of the like-minded mamas who are leaning into divorcing differently and filling their cups while saving time, money, and unnecessary heartache. They are resigning from the previous roles they played and assigning their own meaning. I want you to imagine being a part of a group of women who actually get you, having a place where you feel safe to express what needs to be expressed, feeling seen, validated, understood, receiving support, navigational skills, and proven divorce strategies to guide you step by step through the process. Exhaling, healing, feeling alive again, trusting yourself. If this sounds good to you, consider joining Inner Circle, our signature 4-month divorce coaching program. It combines small group coaching with one-on-one sessions and support for all the life that unfolds in between. The women in this container are divorcing smarter, healing faster, protecting their kids, and reclaiming their lives. They're not doing it alone. They've joined an intimate, curated circle of mothers and expert coaching that makes what seems overwhelmingly daunting doable. Maybe this idea makes you a little nervous because you've never done anything like this for yourself before. Never made time for your needs, never advocated for yourself, never stood up and declared no more, never allowed yourself to dream of bigger and better. Got any excuses swirling around and popping up as you hear this? That's okay. Those are old patterns and ways of being that no longer serve you. They likely contributed to finding yourself in this divorce to begin with. But there's a new mama in town, and she wants to stop throwing her own needs under the bus. She realizes that ultimately serves no one. She's looking for a new way to move through it all. Are you ready? Thanks for listening to today's episode, but more importantly, for making this time for yourself. If you're a professional, independent mother facing off with divorce, struggling with your emotions, worried about your kids and your future, and want a better way to navigate it all, I've got 2 ways to completely change the trajectory of your divorce and your life starting today. The first is our free divorce workshop. In this training, you'll learn the 3 steps to get off the emotional roller coaster and take control of your divorce so you can save time, money, and heartache for you and your family. Simply go to intuitivedivorce.com/workshop. And the second way is to book a free strategy call with our team, where we'll dive into your situation, your struggles, what you really want, and outline a path to get you there. For a short video and the booking link, go to intuitivedivorce.com/call. Check it out, and I'll see you inside. Now I have a favor to ask you, Mama. If you enjoyed this conversation and were inspired in your own divorce, please subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss future juicy talks. And I'd be so grateful if you'd leave a review so together we can help other mamas walking in the same shoes.